you'd like to see how you can have fuller, thicker looking hair and a couple fun ways to style it too, then just keep watching. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you decided to stop by my channel. And if you're coming back, then thank you so much for coming back. For those of you who are coming back and maybe have been around for a while, then you probably already know that the biggest thing that I am self-conscious about is my hair. I do have very thin hair. Right now, what you see here, this is all of my hair. Like, there's nothing in the back there. I'm not hiding it from you. It is the teeny tiniest little bit of hair here. I actually just had someone recently comment on a video from years ago saying you do not have thin hair. And I'm like, are there people with thinner hair than mine? Absolutely. But I do have thin hair. I've had hairstylists tell me that. I just know it. I have a ton of thinning at the top. And so it's very difficult for me to find ways to style my hair that I feel confident about. And so today, I'm going to be sharing with you about a hair extension company called Goo Goo Hair. They reached out to me. Thank you so much to them. I'm going to say right now for sending this hair over to me, letting me pick out what I wanted for free to be able to share with you guys and let you know what I think about it. I am no stranger to hair extensions. I have done other videos showing how you can use hair extensions to make your hair look thicker and even longer. And so I am excited to be able to show you today these ones and a couple ways to style them, and because there's a new favorite way I've been styling some extensions that I want to share with you for summer, but you could really do it any time of the year. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So this is how they came in this cute little box. Obviously there was packaging around it when it came in the mail, and it is sealed. So you know when it comes to you that no one else has touched this hair. So you've got a nice sealed box there, and I chose the 16-inch chocolate brown, which is 4A for reference if you have hair color similar to mine, wire hair extensions. And I have had both kinds of hair extensions as far as clip-ins and wire, and I like them for different things. So I'm going to show you what I really, really like the wire ones for and why they're the ones that I have actually been wearing more often. So let's go ahead and get into this. Once you break that seal, they're yours. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. These are 100% real Remy human hair. So this is not synthetic hair. That means you can wash it, you can curl it, you can straighten it. You know, you can use your waver on it. All the things that you do with your regular hair, you can do with these extensions. Okay, so I'm gonna open them up here for you and show you what they're like. So inside you've got your little plastic bag here that's holding them. They also give you a really nice alligator clip for while you're putting them in to hold the top part of your hair out of the way, which I will be showing you. And then on the inside here is a little instruction booklet, and this is going to tell you how to care for them and style them and all that kind of thing. And they actually show all the different types of extensions, tape-ins. They show you with like a diagram for the different lengths of how long that is going to look in your hair. They do recommend that you have at least shoulder length hair. Tends to be able to blend the best with the extensions. But you can do where you just want close to your hair length, you know, your natural hair length, so that it's just looking fuller and thicker. Or you can always do, you know, a longer one that makes your hair look longer as well. I chose the 16-inch length because it's going to be closer to my natural hair length and is just going to make it look thicker. And that was really what I was going for, especially with the way that I have been liking to style lately. And so that I'm excited to be able to have them. So they come in this little net that keeps everything all nice here. Ooh. And I mean, this hair feels so nice, you guys. It's so nice. This feels so much nicer than my actual hair. And then up at the top here, I'll go ahead and open up and show you what that looks. Oh, okay. So they have it connected to each other here with a little plastic thing. So I'm going to cut that and then we'll check it out. Okay. So then you open up to, you have the lace weft here. And then this, I love this. It has 4 clips which makes me so happy. I definitely like, because I have some that only have 2. There's the 2 right here, and it doesn't feel secure enough. So I love that there are 4 across, and then you see your wire there. And they also give you extra wires and extra clips come in with this. So that is awesome. Sometimes, let me see, because often the wires will be different lengths. So depending on where you want to attach it in at, or the size of your head, you know, like some people's heads are bigger than others. And so you need a little bit bigger of a wire. Okay, so they're all pretty much in the same spot up here. And you can see some of them are longer. So this is going to be different sizes, but they give you several of them. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, besides the one that's already on there. So that's pretty good. So then they just hook there with that little hook to be able to hook to the extensions. Like I said, I did get 4A, which is chocolate brown, and you can see next to my hair here how good of a match that is. Like, it's gonna be so good, because you can see how my hair has that same hue in the light when it changed. Oh, it's gonna be good. I knew it would. I knew it would. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put these in. You can see what my hair looks like before them. I will show you a little of the back of my hair and stuff, also a little clip. And yeah, you can check out the disaster that is my hair. Okay, it's not that bad. I get it. A lot of people have a lot worse, but it's something I'm self-conscious about. So to me, my hair looks like a disaster most of the time. So this is going to help me feel a lot more confident. So let me show you how. Okay, so what you're gonna do is take about 1 inch or like 2 finger lengths away. I need to put my mirror at myself here so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to take a section of hair there, like this, down to like where your occipital bone is in the back, where you can feel like your head start to round down there. And I'm gonna take that and just hook it up on top of my head here, which is why they give you this alligator clip. So I'll show you. It doesn't have to be perfect. It can be jagged, whatever, it doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna see that. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your extensions and you're gonna put that wire in that space where you just took that hair from there. And I like to leave my clips closed when I do this part, because otherwise they keep trying to attach into your hair and when you're not ready for them to yet. So I figure out where I want this to lay first, like this, where it feels comfortable and secure. Okay. And then I open up and I start with the 2 clips that are in the middle. And then the 2 on the outer edge. And just hook those into my hair. Okay, everything feels good and secure. So got that there. And then I'm going to take out this clip, let this hair fall back over. If you find that your hair is stuck, like kind of wonky where the wire is, just take like a comb and you can pull like the little hairs through where they need to be. This actually did pretty well, so I didn't really have an issue with it, but you can take and kind of comb along the edges there if you need to be able to blend. Sometimes I like to do it right at the part area just to kind of get my hair to go around that wire really well. So if you look really close, you can see that wire there. But who's looking that close at your head? I mean, let's be real. So I'm just feeling around the back here, making sure everything's covering. And so let me go ahead and do this, make it look nice and natural. Just mess around with your hair. Make sure you've got it so it's not like, you know, stuck in one spot or something that you didn't realize that the extension part is there. So here's what we're looking like. Okay. And as you can see, now that my hair's on top of it, you can see that color match is absolutely beautiful. So obviously my hair is curled, well, somewhat. It's humid today and my curl didn't stay very well. And the extensions are not. So also you can see, I will show you. So here's my real hair length, okay? And here's the extension. So, here's the extension and my real hair. So we're pretty close. The length is just slightly less on my actual hair. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and curl it and show you what it looks like. I cannot wear my natural hair straight, is not good because of how thin it is. It just lays very limply against my head and it's not good. And I also have texture that's very frizzy. And so if it's humid at all and stuff, I can't really get away with straight hair anyway. Like it won't stay straight. So as much as I love the look of this and wish I could make my hair blend with that, it just won't because of my particular texture. And that's okay. You just have to work with what you've got and do the best with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my curling wand fired up and do a little curling and mixing things together, and then I'll come back and show you that, and then we'll try another hairstyle. So I went ahead and curled the extensions in with my hair, and I'll pop in some clips here for you to see what it looks like from the front and back now with the extensions in. And you guys, you cannot tell this is not my hair. So I'll come up close again. You cannot tell, like the color match is so spot on, it's not even funny. Like it is so perfect. And there's so many different colors to choose from, different shades. So you should be able to find something that matches your hair color. And oh, I love it. So again, you would have to look very, very close to be able to see that wire there. I have a hard time even feeling it when I reach around. And it's so good. It's so good. And okay, I'm the kind of person also anyway, even if somebody did know that I was wearing extensions, I'd be like, yeah, I have really thin hair. It makes me feel better. Like, it's not something to be ashamed of or embarrassed about. And I definitely, though, have learned over the years what I like best when it comes to extensions. And I'm learning I really do love the halo style as opposed to a bunch of clip-ins, because you saw how fast it was to put this in. Like, it's literally that fast. So I don't want to spend a ton of time having to do sections and clip a bunch of things in. And I don't want to do that. Like, I mean, every once in a great while maybe, but truthfully, I hardly ever even reach for my clip-in extensions anymore. I like these halo wire extensions. And not only that, these do a lot less damage on your real hair because you can position this around so it sits in a little bit different spot every time that you wear it. And that way you're not repeatedly hooking these clips into your real hair and weighing it down. Now, do I wear these extensions all the time? No, I don't. I mean, it's like, I've been wearing them a little more lately because of the second hairstyle I'm going to show you. But typically I wear them like this if I'm going out to dinner with my husband or whatever. We have a wedding that we're going to or something like that. I like to wear extensions for that. Every once in a while, I'm like, we're just going out for a random day and I just feel like wearing extensions. But they aren't something that I wear on a daily basis. If I did, I would definitely wear these ones over just a bunch of clip-ins, and because of the time and just the extra, you know, stress on your real hair. So these I think are fantastic because you don't have that. And yeah, so I mean, I feel, there's no denying how much nicer my hair looks when I've got these extensions in. It's just the way it is, and that's fine. And so I do love that they have these options. And also for the people who donate their hair, thank you. Thank you. For people like me who just have thin hair and it gives me, you know, boost of confidence. And for people who donate their hair for people who have wigs when they go through things where they lose their hair. Wow. what an awesome thing when you are blessed with such nice hair to be able to bless other people with it. I think that's just so awesome. So thank you to whoever this hair came from, because it makes me feel really, really good about myself. So we are going to go ahead and I'm going to be changing my shirt and stuff, because for the next hairstyle, the way I'm going to show you, it won't go with this outfit. So you're going to see a whole different look. So I hope that will be something helpful to you, to be able to give you some more ideas for ways that you can use these extensions, no matter what kind of outfit you're wearing. All right, let's do it. Okay, it's actually several hours later, but I went ahead and changed my shirt and stuff to go with what I'm going to show you. So get ready, because if you are someone who you need last minute hairstyles, maybe your hair could stand to be washed today, right? But you don't really have time, or just don't feel like it because you're running out somewhere quick and you just don't want to have to mess with all that. This is your go-to hairstyle, okay? I get so many compliments on it. So I've got my extensions in here. So you got your hair all just pulled over to the side here. You're not brushing anything, doing anything, okay? Like literally, I do this without doing anything to the rest of my hair. Like I can get up in the morning and put the extensions in and do this hairstyle, okay? So we're not talking about like curling anything, doing anything. Then you're gonna take a cute hat, whatever that hat might look like, who cares? You are going to put this on, because that's what you do with a hat. And I'm gonna move this over here because my bangs are doing something kind of wild today. And then, just like this, see how this is? So your hair just pulled over to the side. Leave it loose, don't pull super tight, just let it do its thing, okay? And then you're going to separate on the side into three three equal sections basically, because you're going to braid this. And you just wait. I love this hairstyle so much. Okay. So I do like to take the bottom section first and bring that over the middle section, is how I like to start this. I just find that it makes it lay the best. So that's your first little section there. Then of course, bring that top one over. You know, it's just a braid. And you are going simple, loose. You're not pulling this tight. Don't pull the pieces tight. You're just very loosely going along and doing this braid. Like I missed a little section of hair there and it got pulled in later. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Like you don't even need to worry about it. And so then when you get where you want it, which I'm starting to get some shorter pieces there, so I don't want them to be flinging out anywhere. You're just going to take a hair tie. This one's kind of big for what I need, but it's okay. And go ahead and tie that up. And then the beauty of this, which I will show you the back and stuff. So you're just going to let that, you can even give it a little pull here so it's even extra, just nice and loose and relaxed. That's the whole name of the game with this hairstyle. I will have throughout the day little pieces fall. That's what I do. I don't pull them purposely at first because they're going to do it by themselves. So as I'm finishing getting ready around the house before I leave, they kind of end up doing their thing. Just for the sake of showing you, I'll go ahead and kind of do it because I've just got like some little pieces that will kind of just come out here. So just kind of, you can give it a little zhuzhing that way. And then I'll show you so here you've got, it's just this really cute, simple hairstyle. That is so super fast. And I get so many compliments when I do my hair in this braid like this and put a hat on. So what a perfect way to be able to quickly do your hair. And if I were to try to do this without extensions, my braid is this teeny tiny little like rat tail. It's just not cute. And so and I don't have enough hair here to give this look either. And so it's just thin and stuck close to my head, and doesn't make me feel good about myself. This is the fastest thing in the world to do and makes me feel really cute. And so I love to be able to just do this hairstyle. It looks effortless and just, I think it looks good. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. But yeah, so I am so excited about these extensions. You saw how fast they were to put in. You saw what a difference that they make. And like I said, they don't put as much stress on your hair, your natural hair, because they're not a ton of different little clips hanging everywhere. That string, that clear string, helps keep, that takes most of the weight. So that keeps it from, you know, pulling on your delicate hair that you don't want to lose. I don't want to lose any more hair than I already do. So that's super important to me. And then the really cool thing is they gave me a discount code to share with you guys for 15% off of whatever hair extensions you want. It doesn't have to be the ones I showed you. It can be clip-ins, it can be whatever. They also have tape-in hair extensions. So definitely check out the website. That will all be linked down below for you. But there's a code for 15% off one and 18% off a pack of 2. So I thought that was awesome. So thank you so much to Goo Goo Hair for sending the link that I can share with my viewers here and some codes to save them some money, save you guys some money. So yeah, I can't wait to hear, what do you guys think? Are extensions something you've thought about, but just thought maybe they were too complicated, so you don't know if you really want to do that, but you're somebody who maybe could use a little extra confidence with your hair if it's thinner or very fine or anything like that? There's nothing wrong with having that kind of hair. I'm not saying that. For me personally, I feel more confident when my hair looks thicker. I don't look at other people and think, oh, she should do something about her thin hair. No, I think, oh, I know that struggle. You know what I mean? Like, but for some people, it's not a struggle, and that's okay too. Like, I wish I could just be like, woohoo, I love my thin hair, but I don't. And so if you're like me, maybe this is something that you would be interested in. So let me know what you think. What do you think of this hairstyle? And just so simple like that to be able to, I've worn it with several different hats, and people are always like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. My uncle even said to me, he goes, I like this baseball hat look you got going. I'm like, well, thanks. And so it's funny to me that even like people in my family and stuff, and they didn't know that it wasn't my hair. And then my one aunt, I said, well, this isn't my hair. I'm like, well, I mean, some of it is, but, and she goes, you know what? I was going to ask, because I'm like, man, I didn't think her hair was that thick. But that's the thing. It's so natural looking that even people who know me well were like, not sure, you know? And so I think that says a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think. Definitely check out the coupon codes and the link there to the website to be able to check out everything else that they offer. And let me know what you think. Would you try out extensions? And let me know if you get some and what you think of them. All right, thank you so much for taking your time to be here with me and watch this video. Thank you again to Goo Goo Hair for sending this over. I'm going to be wearing the heck out of it. So I will talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.